Hello guys, my name is James, please don't forget to subscribe to our channel. Episode 7 of the Umbrella Academy Season 3 starts in 1953 with Lila being dropped on in Berlin 1989. She's there to help take down the wall, but interestingly there happens to be a briefcase hidden in the concrete. Alongside this, a letter from the handler calls her clever and reminds Lila not to trust anyone. Lila lets loose after this, drumming in a band and letting her frustrations out. Stan happens to be in the back, covering his ears. Stan's mum has run off with the bass player though, leaving a hungover Lila with babysitting duties for Stan. Lila comes up with a good idea though, deciding they should leave together and go to the US, intending to terrorize an old friend. Meanwhile, Reginald continues to terrorize Klaus, bundling him into the trunk of his car and excitedly chirping that they have work to do. Allison is still moping about, smoking, while Luther worries that Victor is going to go ballistic when they find out about Harlan. Everyone else decides to team up after all to try and stop this anomaly from wiping them all out. Victor comes rushing in but Allison calls their bluff, revealing to them all that Harlan started all of this and killed their parents. Victor believes this is payback though, as these two go toe-to-toe. In fact, Allison somehow blasts a shout at Victor, causing her to cough uncontrollably. "We should have left you in the basement," Allison eventually rasps, as Victor smacks her in the face and takes off. Elsewhere, Reginald trains Klaus, helping him to come back from death quicker and quicker each time. Eventually Klaus manages to nail it down to no time at all. Only, these celebrations are cut short by Reginald smiling and claiming, "Now you're ready." Klaus pauses. Ready for what? Reginald takes Klaus out to that familiar mausoleum we saw he was haunted by in his past. Reginald encourages him to face his past and take back what he lost. Reginald gives him some encouraging words, leading him into the graveyard where all these spirits surround him. As they close in, Klaus uses some sort of shockwave to dissipate them. Meanwhile, the group over at the academy work together, encouraging Victor to conjure a force field, with Sloane taking over and using her gravity powers to condense this field down. It seems to do the trick, at least to begin with, but building this prison causes all sorts of issues with Grace. She heads down to the basement, spewing religious prophetic messages, and coming armed with a flamethrower. Five apologizes and teleports Grace to the main atrium, snapping her neck and stopping her from hurting the others. Back in the basement, the orb is closed down, allowing Christopher, the swirling alien box, to close in around it and try to contain its energy. With the Kugel wave inbound, they all breathe a sigh of relief as it seems to amount to nothing. Everyone celebrates saving the world minus Allison of course. Away this from, Lila speaks to Diego in confidence and admits she's worried and that she's pregnant. She doesn't think she'll make a very good mother but seeing him with Stan was enough to convince her that he could be a good dad. In truth, she wants a family with Diego. As he smiles warmly, he decides to think it over before giving her an answer. Meanwhile Faye, Christopher and Ben discuss their plans with the Umbrella Academy. Faye wants to kill them all but Ben admits he struck a deal with Reginald. However, the two commit mutiny against him and decide to undermine his authority. Only there's another problem. The orb explodes out from Christopher, swallowing Faye, destroying this alien box and causing devastation across the academy. In fact, the explosion is so great, it consumes the entire building.